BFME 2 patch 1.09 HD edition. Today we got Udun IV, and I hope we'll see a really decent game. Our first player, Valheru, we gonna call him Val, as a Goblins, and his teammate's going to be Migateno or Migat. Their opponent's another Goblin player, TrIcKsH, and his teammate's going to be TrIcKsH 2. So Udun IV, a reskin for the classic Udun map. Also the fanfic Migatena from for this day is not a part of Aula team. They let him go. So we'll see what Jones is going to do. But he is a relatively young player, I guess the youngest one, so he'll definitely find something for him, find the team for him. It seems that he's really consistent. He's playing lots of games, I got to admit, lots of games over there. So we'll see in which team he will land next time. Let's check Val here, because there is a guy who is not playing nowadays that match, so the match is with him on it. It's something weird. It's not happened every day. Goblin Warriors first, Goblin Cave after 4 tunnels. And let's check the power points. Not yet power point taken. Migateno decided to go for IF's Hour. He started with TrIcKsH. So the trolls first, and the next building is an orc pit. On the other side, double Goblin Cave into stables and archer range, so not a bad idea after 4 farms, of course, for Man of the West. And we'll see how it goes. Spider pit next for Val, and of course here those 2 structures, orc pits and TrIcKsH, is about to be complete. I guess that's a mistake TrIcKsH made here. You don't want to take the signal fire right in the beginning of the game when you are on tier 1 power points, because you waste a really important time when you will be able to deal some damage towards your opponent, but your opponent out. Maybe destroy some farms, maybe some slaughterhouses may go down in this time, and you wasted this really important time in order to just get the signal fire that at this point with 5 power points only is not really important. Another barrack at the moment for TrIcKsH. He's going for every infantry and everything in place for him right after bed, and there are 2 Goblin Warriors attempted. They're going to slay the slaughterhouse. Let's check the troll over there. Mountain troll. He may definitely stumble upon those goblins, and this is what he's actually doing. Let's check if he's going to be able to catch those Goblin Warriors on the other side before they took down the slaughterhouse. Not at all, but not bad nonetheless. Troll is here, orc archers also, and we are looking for another troll. Will be appearing in just a moment. On the other side, lynx against knights. Of course the lynx are faster than knights, so they will all the time catching them up and deal some damage. Knights on defensive position, hold ground stance to not let the goblin opponent deal that much damage, but of course, as we can see, another knights falling apart. There are Gondor archers really good against lynx, so you got to be really careful. Migateno just pointed out to his teammate that there may be a fissure, that he scouts his opponent somehow, or maybe he points out that they should definitely go towards the goblin player. The goblin player is reacting to the TrIcKsH, trying to go for outlaw marauders, also more and more Goblin Warriors in order to be the backbone of the army. Goblin archers in order to kill lynx. This is really important. And on the other side, Man of the West is moving forward. Also, Spider Pit on level 2 may not be even able to be completed. There are some lynx, Goblin archers, and there will be an arrow then as well. But as we can see, Goblin is using the poison arrows, dealing some damage, killing units. Evacuation of the tunnel, really nice stepping into those Gondor's knights, killing them. But there are also pikemen. Still enough infantry to deal damage, but I don't think so they they will be able to deal that much damage. Oh my god, Goblin lost his builder. And those knights are still alive, only 2 of them, but they're still alive, dealing damage. And now Val realized that he needs the assist of his teammate. Then he needs something to let him stay alive. This arrow then is not enough. It's going down, and maybe a spider pit will get some damage down over there. As we can see, those bats maybe even catch them killed by the Gondor archers, but they decided to retreat at the moment in order to protect the base. We got stables on level 2, so Rohirrim is on the way. Base for TrIcKsH has been damaged by trolls, it seems. So it shows that Migateno is going straight for the fortress, straight for the important building in the map, and it may backfire towards him. He also was not able to take the signal fire. He decided to do it now, but he wasted a really valuable time in order to prepare himself to defend. And now Goblin archers are going to wreck those orc archers. Even if they took the signal fire, we can check the amount of power points that players possessed. Even man player, who deals the most damage at the moment, got only 5 power points. Valheru 4, and Migateno also almost 5 after dealing some damage towards the fortress of Goblin player. Not able to take it down because of hot throw marauders. And as we can see, the sword is completely saturated at the moment. Arrow tower, so those trolls are not longer viable, to be honest. Links on level 3 with the Venom Sex, also the Spider Riders. Val is familiar with those kind of units, and he's going to get more and more of those. Really good in taking map control, of course. Lynx, the fastest unit in the game, may catch knights. You don't want to catch Rohirrims with them, and those Rohirrims will appear soon enough. Of course, those 2 mountain trolls, they may deal some damage, but of course you should think about dealing damage towards units, not destroying the fortress, because it may not work out. And the single fire has been retaken. At least the middle ground over there, the uphill, is really worth it. The single fire may be at this point when we got lots of archers, but we'll see how it goes. As we can see, Rohirrim has been catch and killed by the Lynx, also by the Spider Riders on bow mode. Warchant been used somewhere, and it's Migateno who is Warchant. There are the cave bats, so the Warchant is not longer works over there, and he's still trying to get the fortress. This is something really weird. As we can see, those trolls are not enough. They're not dealing any damage. This troll is dead already. The other trolls are going down also. There is no way that he may deal enough damage. As you can see, how the marauders are killing those trolls instantly. They're not able to deal any damage. We got even Gorky over here somewhere. Here he is, Gorky level 2, skeleton totem available. It's like a Thunderland, works perfectly for Goblin player when he is in the offensive side. And it seems that the only backbone, the only player who's trying to deal as much damage as possible and lose as less as possible is Val. Who's working with those Goblin Spider Riders pretty well. And we may even catch his amount of power points. He got 9 power points, and he's dealing a really good amount of damage. He even forced Rohirrims, who were winning the fight, winning the skirmish against Goblin Spider Riders, to move back. And this is super weird. All the infantry units though catch and killed by the Goblin Spider Riders, and also the formation, the Tower Guards formation, doesn't necessarily works here against Spider Riders. This is what I'm talking about. Spider Riders are the most flexible unit in the game. Even Rohirrims are not that good, even if we can tangle their weapons. And Tower Guards will be killed as well. So Valheru possesses the Watchman of Dawnland, tier 2 power point, and he's moving forward towards his teammate at the moment to help him stay alive. As we saw, Migateno just used the Warchant and the Eye of Sauron also. He got Nazgul on the battlefield just to take care of both Goblin warriors. Valheru doing the entire job over there, summoning the Watchman of Dawnland to deal as much damage as possible. Nazgul been killed for some reason. How it's even possible, I don't know. There were only Goblin warriors, so I don't know how this Nazgul died actually. Gorkill for Valheru is here, and Man of the West got to do something. He doesn't have Rohirrims at the moment. He's trying still spamming those Rohirrims. We got Eomer, really good against cavalry, which Valheru is working on those cavalry units all the time. Shelob is on the battlefield for the trick shot, so that's nice to see. Spider Riders should definitely get away out of here. And the Spider Pit may go down because of links. Yes, indeed, those links may even retreat if Valheru decided to do it. Spider Riders for sure will get away. The Spider Pit goes down, Rebels remain, and now Valheru is going back towards his base, maybe dealing some damage towards those tunnels, maybe not, but he will not definitely go for the kill. Gorkill on the battlefield for Haltro Marauders, Spider Riders and more Goblin Warriors as well. He's quacking the units. This is something that I don't like to see, to be honest. Man player, TrIcKsH 2, get almost 10 power points, Hobbit Alliance, or maybe even Tom Bombadil, we'll see later on, or maybe even now. And those straws for Megateno are not working anymore. We got Shelob on the battlefield, lots of Spider Riders being killed over there, and I guess that Valheru made a mistake. So tons of units for the man player actually over there. Eomer on the battlefield, Shelob also, and I guess there is a Gorkill for the yellow Goblin player. Gorkill for Valheru though is not going to level up at all. He will be killed, or actually he will stay alive. This is weird. This is weird. He shouldn't be killed by the Rohirrims. Even by using the stun button, it shouldn't really affect it. And as we can see, Nazgul is not really effective at the moment. We get Scale Totem, and thank you very much. This Nazgul is the only thing that works here, but for how long I don't know. Shelob, Haltro Marauders, Gorkill, and this little Tenderland over there from the Scale Totem is something. Hobbit Alliance, lots of infantry, and also Rohirrim units over there. Nice, in the base of Val, and to be honest, Val is the backbone of his team. He makes everything works pretty well for him. Nazgul low on health, maybe this is why the first Nazgul was killed and Megateno doesn't really care about it. Let's see what's happened. There are lots of infantry units, there are Hobbit Alliance, the Tanland may be used. There is of course prepared Cave Bats and War Chant in order to deal some damage, also 5 power points, maybe to cover the Tenderland. So we'll see how Valheru will react. There we go, Cave Bats and some Trolls over there also, to deal some damage to the archers and infantry units except Tower Guards. But Rohirrim's in the back, Hobbit Alliance will be summoned, and let's see how Valheru will deal with them, to be honest. He is doing pretty good job playing it around, trying to stay alive. There are lots of units who may definitely kill him already. And there is the Tenderland, maybe the Cave Bats will be moved a little bit towards them. We'll see. There is the Tenderland actually for Valheru. He will cover his opponent's Tenderland and get rid of this pretty well. Hobbit Alliance will be killed also. Of course, Valheru losing a lot of things. Losing the Spider Pit, the ability to go for a Haltro Marauders, also Fisher goes down. But overall, with those 3 arrow dens, he's pretty well off. As well as his Mordor teammate actually, which possesses the Haradim archers, pretty decent over there, pretty decent archers. After losing a lot of things, he's still back in the game, got the double Haradim palaces in order to produce more and more Haradim archers and Haradim pikes, so that's pretty decent. On the other side, the other Goblin player possessed the White Diamond. He got Shelob and Gorkill on the battlefield. He's dealing damage, gaining more and more experience for his heroes, which is really important, and killing units. Look at this troll, he's going to be killed one by one swing without any problems. Level 4 for the Shelob at the moment, and Nazgul really don't want help from Megateno. He always let his hero be so low on health. This is really weird. Gorkill though was able to get away on level 4 still, and we got fully secured base for TrIcKsH over there. He's going for level 2 Spider Pit at the moment. His teammates, what I can tell you about him, double barrack, not going for the other upgrades. Upgraded barracks may work out, upgraded stables to level 3 also. But let's check the Man of the West power points. We get almost 8 power points, but of course the Shelob, it may definitely not work out. Against Nazgul it may not work out, or he will decide to go for something else like not Man of Dale, maybe tactical move like Cloudbreak, which may work out over here. Lots of power points have been used, double Shelobs over there, and it seems that terror been used on the one side, force the entire army of Mordor to get away, but there are not lots of Rohirrims. Yomer also is here. Barricade for Migateno. It's not really working out well if you are playing in a team pushing for a barricade, unless you definitely want to destroy your opponent right here, right now, and I don't think so that there's enough forces to do so. Still, Man of the West is struggling, but he will get more and more units on the way. He got even this marketplace, so his amount of resources that he will possess is huge at the moment. 3k, maybe he's working towards 4k in order to get Gandalf later on, but it seems that he bought something, it may be an Aragorn. He doesn't have banners on this fortress, so his heroes are not cheaper. Also the hill structure is here. Let's check the other terror, instant terror used over there by Valheru, and oh my god, Shelob is going straight for the pikes. Not ideal situation. Not ideal situation. Pikes killing Shelob. That shouldn't happen. And as we can see, this barricade doesn't work out at all. This attack been pushed back. It seems that Valheru doesn't want to move forward. Migateno miscalculated his teammates' decisions, and those 10 power points over there are not really working out for him. There is an Aragorn for quick shot over there, and also more and more Rohirrims, more and more infantry units, but they're losing the skirmishes. It allows also Valheru to recreate his amount of tunnels that he needs. He regained the signal fire. At this point it's really important because you get tons of power points, as you can see, so that may work out for you later on. Scavenger and Weissman Dana, this is definitely what I like to see in matchups like that, and let's see what those players are going for actually. Migatena goes for this barricade, as I said before, not the greatest decision. Goblin player, he's going almost the same path as his Goblin counterpart. And about Man of the West, he's going straight for the tier 3 power points for sure, backing up lots of resources out of this market over there. He get himself some upgrades over here. Also, so the boost in economy is on his side. Of course, Goblins got the scavengers, so that's nice as well. Only Mordor will struggling because he doesn't invest in industry. Instead, he's going for barricade. But now there is a Witch King on the battlefield. The no speeds were there, so the Witch King was cheaper. And we'll see how well this Witch King may do against Aragorn, for example, and Eomer over there. Aragorn level 4, he's leveling up really quickly. Also 16 power points for Man of the West, Weissman, or rather Unanine Rangers, maybe someone over there in order to deal more and more damage to the Flying Beast, Witch King, and we may see this later on, but invest so many resources in just one unit that is not dealing that much damage and get really tons of damage is not the thing to do. There is a War Chant. Lots of knights been killed. Aragorn using the Blade Master to just been tougher, dealing the splash damage over there. As we can see, the Nazgul will stay alive. Already low on health after dealing some damage with Gondor archers, so you got to be really careful, but your teammate is here to back you up and force Aragorn to retreat. We'll see how well he's going to do it. We got those Dunedain alliance, but I don't think so it will work out. We doesn't have also the heal for Man of the West, so Atala's been used, Blade Master is going down. He's moving quicker with the aggressive move and defensive move. He's trying to mix them to not get that much damage and heal himself near the fortress, but I think Aragorn will fall down. Or it seems that he will be saved. He will be saved for now, at least. But we'll see what's going to happen later on. East of Telor again. Weizmann down on top of entire army of Valheru over there, so he lost quite a bit. 2 skeletons right after each other. There's a Witch King, level 2 of Dread Visage, and also his swing. So all those units of got to retreat. There is Gandalf on the battlefield and the special effect, of course. Okay, oh crap. Okay, nice special effect, let's be honest. But can we move? Okay. That's nice, but it's a little bit long. It looks great, of course. Valheru is moving forward. There is fight. Both Shelobs may fight, and I don't know why this Witch King is moving back. He got to deal damage, he got to invest in him, he got to deal some damage, but I of course understood that there is Gandalf, there is Aragorn, Eomer also. Boromir will be on the battlefield for Man of the West as well, and there are no flags, there are no banners. And the Felbeast for Mordor, which is pretty weird, got to admit. At this point, when you get Witch King, maybe some Muma killers could work better, and their charge attack against heroes. First swing of Witch King over there, killing some units in the process. Also, Wizard Blast, Gandalf received level 2, and is closer to receive level 3. But it seems that the other Goblin player been pushed back. His Shelob is really low in health, but Megatano should be there with the Nazgul. And I guess this mistake will cost him the loss of the Nazgul and level up to level 6 of the Shelob, which is really important. There is also Drogoth Poison Stinger for the Shelob. Drogoth is dealing enough damage, but of course you got to retreat. You don't want to fight with all those Haradi Martyrs over there. Also Barricade is here, but as said before, Barricade is not dealing that much damage. Elwyn on the battlefield for the Man of the West. And as we saw all those heroes, we got another furnace also for Valheru for some reason. He got lots of lumber mills in the back of the base, his own and his teammate, in order to get more resources. And Megatano summoned the worm over there instead of in the base of his opponent, which is really weird. It's not going to be utilized that well. And as we can see, he's killing his teammates' units, so this is weird, and dealing damage towards his teammates' Shelob, so that shouldn't happen. Now Man of the West, with all its might, is moving forward, smite towards Nazgul, as we can see, towards a Felbeast. Deals lots of damage. There is a throw, spear throw, and there are a couple of archers. Also the lightning sword may catch Witch King and Nazgul, so we'll see if TrIcKsH 2 is remembered. Maybe not, but there are Dunedain Alliance, and maybe they will catch Nazgul. Yes, indeed. Nazgul is dead. Witch King got to retreat. There is also a builder for Megatano for some reason. I think that it was a mistake. And I think the darkness is from Valheru. He likes to play with darkness all the time, so yes, there it is. There is the darkness. And definitely in team games it may work out. Poison arrows into the Drogoth. Drogoth for low on health got to retreat from the battlefield, and it seems that the Red Goblin is going to win this battle, of course, because of Weizmann down, because of darkness that appear on the entire map. So he's playing a really team game over there. He knows what to do and when to do it. And there is the other darkness on top of it, and it's going from being to be TrIcKsH darkness. So now Valheru got to retreat. The Red Goblin got to retreat from the battlefield. His darkness has been overtaken by his opponents, and he got to retreat towards the base of his opponent or himself. His Shelob on level 6 at the moment with Poison Stinger, level 2 on another Fisher, more and more Goblin Archers, because we are on the stage of the game then when only these units matter. And there is a Drogoth who may level up pretty damn fast to the Fireball, and this is definitely what you are looking for. Man of the West got lots of units, got lots of heroes, got fully upgraded base, almost without banneker's, which is really weird for the Man of the West who's going for heroes. How about Migateno? Migateno doesn't have upgraded base, barricade is not really working out at the moment without fire arrows at all, so he's not dealing that much damage. Those few heroes may take down bannekery without losing any units, so the bannekery, as I said in team games, doesn't really work out. It's only bought time for your teammate to stay alive. But there is a Witch King, and I don't know, and I don't think so, that's the greatest call over there. There are lots of Goblin archers, and if they only use the poison arrows into the Witch King, and the Drogov may use the aggressive fireball towards the Witch King, he might want this. But he's not doing this, he may kill the Nazgul at the moment, which just happened. Instant terror also to scare the opponent's units, but there is Valheru. He will save his teammate. He will not allow any units from moving back. Warton been used also, and the Witch King is moving forward, killing more and more units, killing some Westland downlords. The Drogov is here, safe and sound. Lots of arrows into the Witch King, as we can see. He got to full back, and he's low in health. He will not be able to deal any more damage. There is instant terror. In order to escape, in order to retreat. Eowyn really low in health, level 4. Her smite may definitely end the life of the Witch King. Oh my god. Okay, that was a mistake actually by Yomar to use it when the Witch King was not on the mountain. There was a heal also, so I guess the Drogov is healed up. And he may deal some damage over there. 2 skeletons move down. No, only Valheru choose to use the skeleton, and the shield of TrIcKsH is going down. We get level 8 at the moment, and tunnel could be used for Valheru. Lots of beacons going on. We got siege works for the TrIcKsH and some towers expansions. We got also the rangers over there, the Union Rangers. And Man of the West may see entire map. He got 12 power points at the moment, 16 almost for Valheru, and he got tons of things over there. Wind Blast is something that I may say I never seen in competitive playing over there. It's not dealing that much damage, it's only pushing the units back. Lots of units over there will be catch and killed, and I don't know how well it's going to be for TrIcKsH. He lost Gorkill, he leveled up his opponent's hero, and I guess I heard something. And there is Grond. This is actually weird that Migateno choose to go for such a really powerful, really weird, and really costly structure. Because it's a structure, it's not only a monster or machine, it's a structure. And now Migateno is trying to do some damage using the worm in order to kill some units, maybe destroying the trebuchets, and he may work out with this, but the fortress of his teammate is still dangerous. Witch King is not enough to deal damage towards Uzrohims and everything else. Might will be used towards Witch King. He has been healed up, but I don't think so it's going to be enough. It seems like Gandalf will be forced to retreat. Maybe the Lightning Sword may kill the Witch King. He is not that huge on health at the moment. As we can see, this worm may deal some damage, but I think the trebuchet will stay here for a little bit yet. But of course there are those spider riders that will definitely end its life. Tons of heroes over there from both sides, level 8 Goblins and Gorkill plus shield of upgraded units for another Goblin player, and let's see if the fortress will stand in strong over here. Lightning Sword will be used towards Grond. Grond will be punched with everything, but it seems that it's standing pretty damn well, and the fortress may go down before the Grond is going to be taken down. There is also the Balrog for Valheru, and it seems that all those units, maybe those heroes may be killed. I guess the Grond will be taken down. Really fast whip towards Drogov without ignite, so it doesn't take him down. It's lower hit helps nonetheless. I will use Breath of Fire over there in front of this Grond actually, in order to kill those units. Maybe Grond may not stay here, but you may kill all those remaining heroes of Men of the West. This is important. This Breath of Fire is a little bit too late. As we can see, Shelob is low on health already. She may not use the Poison Stinger. Maybe some whip could be used towards her to take rid of her. But we'll see how it goes. Definitely now Valheru got tons of resources, getting up to more and more power points after that. And let's check Migat. Migat just get for himself a Grond to destroy the fortress of his opponent, but lose the Grond in the process. It is acceptable, because in this point of the game every power point that you can summon is really cost efficient, really important. As we can see, Balrog wrecking the entire base of the Goblin player. And on the other side we got still Men of the West with tons of heroes. This is kind of dangerous over there, you get to be really careful. Migatan on level 7 with the Witch King, and Balrog is going down, but we got Shelob on level 10 at the moment. Wetzman Dan will be summoned to take rid of all the remaining structures, deals more damage, and also give yourself more and more power points after this. Warchon been used also, and let's check the amount of power points. As we can see, already 15 power points, 7k resources for the Goblin player over here. Builder been catch and killed, so I think that TrIcKsH doesn't have enough builders on the battlefield, and he may lost quite a lot. He may lost everything that remains for him, which is not a great idea. He got also this Drogov on the battlefield, still on level 5. He may use him, but it doesn't really work out at the moment. It's not going to work out. Darkness may kick in as also, and what is really important in this point of the game, not at the beginning, Valheru possesses the Signal Fire, so his power points will be recovered faster. Gorkil almost on level 9, Shelob on level 10 for Valheru. Let's check the Man of the West. Man of the West, who doesn't really show much later on. He's summoning the Hobbit Alliance in order to save his teammate. We'll see how well it goes. Also, Dunedain Rangers. Dunedain Rangers were not dealing that much damage. Hobbit Alliance. So all the power points been used over there to save his own teammate, but it's not really cost efficient. Those Dunedain Rangers will disappear, Hobbit Alliance will disappear, and then there will be nothing to stop the army of goblins, the other wave of army of goblins, to destroy the Goblin player. So it's not really cost efficient. And Man of the West is sitting on his ass in his base, can't do anything, can't move down, move back over there. Drogov for Valheru is here, fully upgraded fortress. Fire Drake will be here in a couple of seconds. There is absolutely nothing that Man of the West could decide. I'm moving towards a Mordor player. I cannot push back the Goblin one. I may try to do it with Mordor, but now it's completely too late, and it seems that even Drogov has been taken down. So there is nothing that TrIcKsH may do at this point of the game. He lost a lot. Felby's been killed somehow, but it doesn't really matter. Maybe by the smite, but it doesn't really matter, as I said before. And there is back the fortress of TrIcKsH, so that's nice. Let's check his power points. 10 power points at the moment. And Scavenger is here, but he's losing everything. He's losing everything. He will be forced to recreate the treasure trove. He'll be recreate to production facilities, and he levels up the another heroes. So that's really not something that you like to do. Gorkil may receive level 10, and he's closer to get it. So I guess it's not something that the yellow Goblin player would like to do. He got, of course, his fortress. He's trying to recreate those Goblin caves, but it's not enough. And here we go, actually. Valheru may lose the fortress. All those heroes are working to get it, and they did. Even this Drake doesn't do that much. He wasn't able to use Inferno, I guess. So the Goblin player Valheru losing the fortress is a big deal. But let's check if those heroes will stay alive. Aragorn, Gandalf, and Yomer for sure. I don't think so. There is instant terror to move those units back, which is a really good call. But isn't enough. Gorky back on the battlefield. And there is Grot once again. Grot once again, and the fortress may go back on the battlefield. Okay, let it be. Grot is moving forward. May take down another fortress, but there is another guard. There is a Gandalf who's leveling up like crazy. Low on health, but still. Those archers are pretty decent over there. Fireball into Gandalf, dealing not that much damage. Let's go! You got rangers to deal with them, but there are lots of Haradim archers with war chant. And you are debuffed by the Dread Visa, so I don't think so that you are able to deal that much damage. Nazgûl is dead. But how about other heroes? Who knows? So, Goblin player is pushed back with Mordor ally. Mordor is still trying to achieve something. He got Grunt on the other side of the map. Let's check out how well Goblin and Men of the West are able to do it. Good barrack block though. Allows to deal a little bit of more damage over there. But I don't know for how long it's going to last. Barrack on level 3 is going down. There is Drogov trying to deal as much damage as possible. The Rohirrims are dying, and here we go with Fire Drake. There is also a Fellbeast. Everyone is here. Smite been used. Isn't enough. Drakes just appear on the battlefield. Earthquake also, or rather Rain of Fire. Let's check the ability over there. Yes, there was a Rain of Fire. Firefly, and I guess the Gandalf has been killed. Not yet. Gandalf is still here. Grond is still on the battlefield. Here we go. Summon Drake from Valheru. And Lightning Sword into the ground. Dealing a little bit of damage. Not that huge of the deal. Grond may be taken down, but I guess so that there is enough damage done already. Yes, the fortress for the man player is low in health. Grond has gone down before it was able to take down the fortress, but Gandalf is on level... Witch King is on level 10. He may use the Horn of the Witch King, reset all the abilities. Gandalf has been killed over there. Here we go, Boromir is dead also, and the fortress for the Men of the West is gone. This is over. This is the end. Nice game by Val and his ally. Val with all the necessary power points. I guess if he only would like to purchase all of them, he's able to achieve this. This Drog of low and have been target down, and Goblin archers received level 4 in process. Tons of damage done, tons of damage towards Man Fortress, Grond, that was everything. Gandalf, Grond, Witch King, what have you. Even the Call from the Dab has been used, as we saw those 3 dragons. But the summoned dragon got to disappear. Of course, the fortress is going down, and I think TrIcKsH, also QuickShot 2, is going to be defeated. Fortress for Valheru, of course, is up and running. Nor of those players got the fortresses, and this is it. This is the game. Oh my god, tons of things happened in the last few minutes. All those heroes over there killed. Hour of the Witch King been even used in the last second. Drog of Dead. Great game, great game. 2 Gronds also on the battlefield. Who could imagine? Anyway, I hope you enjoy. Feel free to rate, comment, subscribe, and see you next time.